Apparently, Jeff Bezos bought Lauren Sanchez Vogue as a wedding present, and now it makes sense why Anna Wintour steps down.
After dropping a jaw-dropping $50 million on his over-the-top wedding, Jeff Bezos is now going even bigger for his wife Lauren Sanchez by buying her Vogue magazine as a wedding gift. The entire fashion industry is freaking out over the idea that Lauren might soon be calling the shots at one of the most iconic fashion publications in the world. Let's break this wild story down. We all saw Bezos go full billionaire mode, blowing millions to lock down the city of Venice just to marry Lauren Sanchez. And people couldn't stop talking about how that money could have done something crazy like ending world hunger. But nope, Jeff turned the floating city into his personal wedding set. And just when you thought the spending spree was over, here comes the real shocker. Jeff is treating Lauren to a wedding gift that's got media execs sweating. He's buying her a whole magazine empire. So what made Anna Wintour suddenly walk away from Vogue after ruling the fashion world for decades? Everyone knows Vogue was basically her baby. She built that empire from the ground up. But things took a wild turn when it came out that Jeff Bezos isn't just thinking about buying Lauren Sanchez a fancy gift, he's planning to hand her Vogue magazine. And get this, he's not stopping at the magazine. Jeff's going all in by trying to buy Condé Nast, the whole parent company. So Lauren's not just walking into the building with a press pass, she's walking in as the boss of everyone, which honestly explains a lot. People were confused when Lauren randomly popped up on the cover of Vogue, but now it's clicking.
I already gave you a pass when it came to this, but who knew that we could find new lows? Miss Anna Wintour.
Come to the front of the class.
How much did this man pay you? How much did he pay to put his inflatable wife on the cover of American Vogue? She doesn't epitomize or exemplify the Vogue woman.
That cover might have been the soft launch before the big takeover. Now here's where it gets juicy. Anna Wintour decided to step down just as all this was going down. Suspicious timing, right? I've never been Anna's biggest fan, but I gotta say, I respect her for this one. She saw what was coming and said, nope. She wasn't about to take orders from Lauren Sanchez, not in this lifetime. I can barely even say this without laughing. Anna Wintour says she's still gonna oversee global operations at Vogue. So technically she's not out. But let's be real. Sounds like she's just clinging to a paycheck while trying to survive under Lauren Sanchez's rule.
Breaking news this morning, Anna Wintour is stepping down from her role as editor-in-chief of American Vogue, which she has held for 37 years. However, she's not retiring.
Now here's the real tea. Vogue's parent company, Condé Nast, has been owned by the Newhouse family since way back in 1959. But now, insiders told the Daily Mail that rumors about Jeff Bezos buying Condé Nast are blowing up inside the fashion world, and especially behind the scenes at Vogue. Let's not forget, Lauren Sanchez being on the cover of the July issue had everybody confused. Like, why her? But now it's starting to make sense. That cover might have been a calculated move to cozy up to Bezos. Word is, the Newhouse family wanted to impress Jeff, especially since they've been trimming down operations in New York. Classic move before selling off a business. And don't be shocked if that cover wasn't just flattery, but part of the deal. It could have easily come with a little extra fee behind the scenes, a glossy gift wrap on the sale of the century. They're probably selling Condé Nast for way more than it's actually worth, all because Lauren Sanchez suddenly counts as a journalist. But here's the kicker. Anna Wintour isn't throwing a fit over Lauren stepping in. And that's got equity in the company. Yup, she owns a slice of the pie. Turns out Anna might be helping broker the deal, which also explains how Lauren landed that Vogue cover in the first place. It wasn't just a coincidence. It was business. If this sale goes through at some inflated billionaire price tag, Anna's cashing out big time.
Apparently, Jeff Bezos bought Lauren Sanchez Vogue as a wedding present, and now it makes sense why Anna Wintour stepped down. And all I have to say is, I take it back. Anna Wintour, please come back, because I would rather take your stale toast than her tackiness any day.
She could walk away with millions while smiling through gritted teeth. One savage comment said it all. Anna has nightmares of some blow-up doll destroying the magazine she's synonymous with. And honestly, ouch. But here's where things could get really shady. If Jeff really wanted to be petty, he could hand over the Met Gala to Lauren too. Imagine that. Lauren Sanchez running fashion's biggest night. Next year's guest list might look very different. The Bezos crew running the Met Gala. Just when you thought that event couldn't get any messier, boom, chaos incoming. But don't forget, Jeff Bezos isn't new to the publishing game. Back in 2013, he snatched up the Washington Post, ending the Graham family's 4-generation legacy. So this man doesn't just throw cash around, he actually knows how to shake up a media empire. And here's the quote that's got everyone talking. He's one of the very few people with deep enough pockets. And Lauren, don't sleep on her. She's not just arm candy. Word is, she's smart, strategic, and fully ready to step into power. Rumors flying that she might be named the next editor-in-chief of Vogue. Yep, replacing Anna Wintour herself. Now, why did Anna really step down from Vogue? Sources say it's all tied to the deal's structure. She's still got her fingers in the pie, with roles at GQ, Glamour, and Vanity Fair, but she had to let go of the Vogue crown. And that, all signs point to Lauren. People are whispering that Anna didn't love it, but she accepted it. Probably because she knows the sale is coming fast. And Condé Nast owns way more than just Vogue. It's a power shift, and Lauren wants the throne. Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men on the planet, might soon be holding the remote control for what we see, read, and talk about in the media. People are already sounding off online. One person said, coming soon, Lauren Sanchez on the cover of every magazine. Another called it a complete travesty. And someone else joked that Vogue is about to turn into an Amazon catalog, filled with ads and prime products on every page. You gotta admit, this whole situation is wild. You don't just stumble into something like this unless you've got unlimited cash. Anna Wintour built Vogue into a global powerhouse, practically raising it like her child. And now, here comes the richest man alive, handing it over to his new wife, and who just recently started calling herself a journalist. And here's the funniest twist. Folks online are saying this drama feels like it was ripped straight out of a movie. With The Devil Wears Prada 2 in the works, people are convinced this real-life chaos could be the perfect plot. A billionaire buys a fashion empire and installs his wife as the new queen of couture? You couldn't script this better if you tried.
I say that that's how they got their Vogue spread. I'm not joking, this theory is everywhere. But here's the thing, while these rumors continue to circulate, representatives close to Bezos denied the rumor, calling it totally untrue. But I have another theory, and this one is pertaining to the fact that we are getting a Devil Wears Prada 2 coming out in May of 2026. They are currently filming right now, and you know how in the first Devil Wears Prada, Miranda Priestley's character is reportedly based on Anna Wintour. Do we think with all of the new additions to the cast right here, all these new cast members, do we think there's going to be some sort of a similar storyline to what's happening in the real world with Jeff Bezos? I have an idea of what's happening in the sequel because it's also a book, but my theory is that they're going to incorporate some of what's happening in the real world with this whole Jeff Bezos situation into the second movie.
Let's be real. Lauren Sanchez isn't exactly fresh on the scene. She's not a young breakout star, and she's definitely not a model. So this whole move, it's not adding up. People are scratching their heads, wondering what is really going on here. And don't expect the Bezos family to get a warm welcome for this takeover either. That $50 million wedding already rubbed a lot of folks the wrong way. It felt like a giant flex from the billionaire class, and people are getting fed up with watching the ultra-rich do whatever they want without a care in the world. Even Rosie O'Donnell chimed in, saying it turned her stomach, seeing that crowd of billionaires flaunting their wealth with such gross excess. One comment hit hard, saying it looked like Jeff sold his soul. And honestly, it kind of did. People are calling the whole thing demonic, literally. They joked the devil himself was grinning down in the depths of hell after that Vogue July cover dropped. Like, this was part of his plan all along. And when someone asked Mariah Carey what she thought about the Bezos wedding, all she did was smile and stay silent. Now that says everything. Mariah Carey said it best, "I wasn't there." And honestly, that was more than enough. That one line gave the same energy as her iconic "I don't know her" moment about Jennifer Lopez. And let's be real, we're still not sure if she ever figured J-Lo out. And now it looks like Lauren Sanchez might be added to that list too. Now here's where things get even messier. Actress Eva Longoria is known to be super close with Lauren Sanchez, but she skipped the wedding. That alone had people raising eyebrows. And yeah, she was filming in Spain, but Venice isn't that far, especially compared to flying from the States. So why didn't she show up? Well, a resurfaced blind item might explain everything. Word is, Lauren Sanchez once suggested a threesome involving her, Jeff Bezos, and Eva Longoria. That rumor's been making the rounds again, and the timing is very suspicious. I follow this Celebrity Blinds page on TikTok that's always spilling tea like this, and they stay dropping bombs. If that story is even halfway true, it makes perfect sense why Eva might have wanted to quietly step back.
Sanchez allegedly wanted Eva Longoria to sleep with her and Jeff Bezos, if you know what I mean, and she was not interested at all. And this is allegedly the real reason why she didn't attend her so-called close friend's wedding. I guess the actress, producer, and financier was not into the three-way that the wife of the bookseller wanted to have.
That kind of invite? Yeah, that'll change a friendship real quick. At this stage in life, and with Jeff Bezos of all people, please, the drama just keeps getting wilder. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to No Filter. We're dropping new celebrity drama and gossip every single day, no days off. Hit that like button, leave a comment, share it with your messy group chat, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's keep the tea hot.